bwe namubuuza annyonnyole kkooti eno obanga mu kutwalibwa mu kifo ekyo ebyo ebiwundu byonna bye nali nina mu katambi ako poliisi yali esoose kuntulugunya nga tennantwalayo. Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, omujulizi ono PW12 Sekeni Alex n'ategeeza kkooti eno yennyini gy'okulembera nti ddala kituufu nali nsoose kutulugunyizibwa ne ndyoka bantwala ku kifo ekyo kubanga baali baagala bantwaleyo kubanze nali mbagamba sizzanga ku musango. Obujulizi obwokubiri obwaleetebwa oludda olwange. Obujulizi obwokusatu obukakasa nti eddembe lyange erimpeebwa ssemateeka wa Uganda lyatyoboolwa. Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, ye mujulizi owa 21 mu misango gino eginvunaanibwa ng'oyo ye Balasa T. James. Ono naye nga yategeeza kkooti eno nti ddala kituufu eddembe lyange ly'obwebwange erimpeebwa ssemateeka lyatyoboolwa. Poliisi bwe yankuuma mu kaduukulu kaayo okumala ennaku 15 era ng'enkuumira mu bumenyi bw'amateeka, ekintu ekitakkirizibwa mu mateeka kubanga amateeka galagira essaawa 48 okubeera nga ntwaliddwa mu kaduukulu nga ntwaliddwa mu kkooti n'ensomebwa emisango eginvunaanibwa. Bwe baba nga tebantutte bante naye tebakikola, yakkiriza nti kituufu eddembe lyange lyatyoboolwa. Kale n'Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, nenze mbayo nga nzijukiza kkooti ku nsonga ey'okutyobola eddembe lyange. Nsaba kkooti Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi ejjukire bulungi era etegere Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi nti mu kiseera kino kye tulimu tetukyali mu giri emyaka egy'ol1970 okutuuka mu myaka gy'ol1980. Ebiseera ebyo ebyali ebibi ennyo eri ensi yaffe Uganda, ng'eddembe ly'abannansi lityoboolwa emisana ttuku ebitongole by'okwerinda poliisi n'amagye, era gye byagenda okufundikira mu kiseera ekyo. Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, ng'eggwanga libuliddwako oweekitiibwa eyali Ssaabalamuzi Ben Kiwanuka eyakwatibwa ebitongole by'okwerinda mu kiseera ekyo ne bimutwala mu kifo ekyali eky'omutawaana ennyo mwe bali batulugunyiza abantu ekimanyiddwa nga Nairo Nations. N'okutuusa olwaleero ate wefuula nkunyonyo Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi ekyavaamu nti baalemererwa okumuleeta. Yesu Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, kale nfundikira kale nga ntegeeza kkooti kuba ensonga zonna naziteekamu omusaba Bisoni zonna ezeetaagisa. Nfundikira nga ntegeeza kkooti eno Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi. Nfundikira nga ntegeeza kkooti eno nga ngisaba empa obwenkanya enejjeereze ku kutulugunya okwantuusibwako eddembe lyange nga lityoboolwa, era kkooti esinzire ku buyinza obugiweebwa ssemateeka wa Uganda kw'ossa n'obuyinza Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi obukuweebwa etteeka lya Human Rights Enforcement Act. Yes, ku misango gyonna eginvunaanibwa kubanga eddembe lyange ery'obwebwange lyatyoboolwa, era nsabako tenejjereza ebyesinziira mu buyinza obugiweebwa ssemateeka wa Uganda eno eddembe lyange ery'obwebwange lyatyoboolwa ku nsonga eyo, era nga nsaba kkooti ekozesa obuyinza obugiweebwa ssemateeka enejjereze, era ekozese n'obuyinza obugiweebwa etteeka lya Human Rights Enforcement Act 2019 Section 11.
Court should use its constitutional mandate to acquit me, and he also consider Section 11 of the Human Rights
Enforcement Act 2019. Obuwa obuyinza omulamuzi singa abazuula omuntu avunaanibwa nga atyoboddwa okumwejjereza emisango. Singa kkooti omulamuzi azuula ng'omuntu gw'abadde awozesa eddembe ery'obwebwange lyatyoboolwa, bamuwa obuyinza okwejjereza omuntu oyo. Era ne maliriza byonna nga ntegeeza kkooti eno emisango eginvunaanibwa sigimanyi sigizzangako.
omit
sigiza
alleged offences. Anything else?
sirina kirala ekitiibwa
We are going to Mr. Sebambala for
True and everything, my lord.
yeah.
My lord, A2 and A6 were charged of a double murder, double kidnap, and double aggravated robbery. My lord, to prove the offense of kidnap with intent to murder,
Abbreviated.
robbery, my lord.
Ingredients of which?
The ingredients of a kidnap with intent to murder, one of them is that there must have been taking away of a human being by force against their will.
Are they in your submission?
Yes, I'm not reading all of them, my lord.
Ingredients of which
It's taking away,
included in my submission?
yes.
Let's not repeat.
Most obliged, my lord.
What is it? Obvious.
My lord, the deceased persons were not taken away by force against their will, and they were not kidnapped. My lord, PW4, Mr. Francis Anthony Luowa did not see the kidnap.
PW4.
Yes,
It's what happened in the world.
Anthony Luowa, the father of Maria Naggirinya, did not see. My lord, the person who saw the kidnap, the alleged kidnap, was called Bena, who didn't give evidence in this court. My lord,
What would it be, alright? The one who showed.
who allegedly saw the kidnap, was evidence in this court. My lord, PW9, Senabulia Isaac, who purported to give evidence in this court that there was any kidnap, told this court that he did not go to school,
Huh?
that he did not go to school, and that the car that was used in the kidnap was a Toyota Wish. Whereas in the charge sheet, the accused persons are indicted, and in the summary it states that the car was Toyota Spacio, white in color, registration number UBA 570V. My lord, registration number, my lord, registration number, it is UBA 570V. UBBA 570V. It is our conclusion, my lord, that there was not any kidnap. My lord, to prove the rest of the ingredients also of the offenses, my lord, there was no murder. And the cause of death of Maria Naggirinya and Chitayimbwa established. My lord, Dr. Moses Byaruhanga A pathologist gave evidence to the effect that
Who was that
PW1 gave evidence to the effect that Maria Naggirinya died from shock following blunt head trauma. PW2, Dr. William.
Died of shock.
Yeah, shock following blunt head trauma. PW2, Dr. William Male Mutumba, a pathologist, also gave evidence to the effect that Chitayimbwa Ronald died from injury due to blunt force trauma.
Blunt
force trauma.
force.
Yes, my lord. Injury due to blunt force trauma. But PW18, Mr. Onen Geoffrey, PW18, the DNA analyst, expert analyst, told this court that he found in his report the blood of the deceased Naggirinya on a panga. My lord, a panga is not white in color. Motor vehicle was never brought up in court for any identification, yet it was alleged in evidence that it was retrieved. No logbook of it was ever brought up in court to show that in Uganda there was such a motor vehicle. It is our submission that the pictures of the alleged motor vehicle were creations of Photoshop and such a vehicle never existed in Uganda. And as such, creations of Photoshop and as such, a non-existing vehicle cannot be stolen. My Lord, Etu Lubega Johnson did not participate in any of the alleged offenses, in the commission of any of the alleged offenses.
This is not evidence, it's submission. This is important that they know what we are out. Because the evidence speech is over.
My Lord,
We are counsel who deal with submission. But if you can, you will tell them, you can summarize.
Tapanga, my Lord, because he did not participate, because the alleged panga that was got from the pit latrine of his alleged residence was described as, I quote at page 16 of the submissions, I may not need to quote, my Lord. It was described as a crocodile machete.
Crocodile.
Machete. And yet, the DNA analysis report at page described as PE22 at page 2, the DNA analysis that is described as PE22 at page 2, the alleged panga is described differently. It is our submission, my Lord, that what was allegedly collected from the home of Etu is not what was submitted for DNA, and therefore collected at the residence of Etu is materially different from what was submitted to DNA, not to link Etu to any participation in this offense.
It's different from what was submitted where?
For DNA analysis.
DNA. Okay.
Second reason as to why my Lord Etu didn't participate is in regards to the telephone of Chitaimbwa allegedly found with Etu. The court did not see this telephone number, this telephone.
It was not brought to court.
It was not brought to court, my Lord. The serial number of the SIM card of Chitaimbwa was not mentioned before this honorable court. The exhibit storekeeper who was supposed to be in charge of this exhibit did not come to court to explain how he got the exhibit and how it disappeared. The investigating officer, PW21, Mr. Barasa T. James, did not tell this court,
That was
PW21, did not tell court that he called Sam or any of the numbers found in Chitaimbwa's phone, or any of the numbers in Chitaimbwa's phone, for people to confirm that indeed that number belonged to Chitaimbwa. My Lord, Etu further did not participate in any of the commission of these offences because PW6 did not see the people who parked the motor vehicle at the alleged garage. PW6. This was the mechanic who was keeping the garage, so he could not have seen Etu at Makai.
At where?
At Makai, my lord.
Makai Road.
Yes, my lord. My lord, PW7, Birungi Aisha. Birungi Aisha told court that fingerprints were taken of the motor vehicle UBA 570B but she did not bring to this honorable court any results from the government analytical lab to prove that the fingerprints of Etu were captured on the alleged motor vehicle. The fingerprints of Etu were on the motor vehicle, on the alleged motor vehicle. It is our submission that Etu did not have anything to do with this motor vehicle. My lord, Etu further did not participate in any of these offences because of the camera evidence. My lord, PW19, Ogwang Nixon, told the court because of camera evidence. PW19, Ogwang Nixon, told the court that the camera was called Natete. Was called Natete.
Was called?
Yes, the name of the camera was Natete. And it was located in a community village trading center. My lord, the charge sheet states that the victims were kidnapped from Nabisasiro zone in Rubaga division. Nabisasiro zone in Rubaga division. Further, my lord, PW19 told court that from the footage, Etu cannot be identified. My lord, in relation to Etu and A6, the chain of evidence was broken. And we pray that our submissions at page 22 be followed up for that. Sorry, my lord, PW17, Niger Juliet. Niger Juliet. Yes, Niger. Produced a report PE21. A report PE21. 20 of the reconstruction video. Of the scene of crime reconstruction video. And at MV4 of that translation, and at MV4, V4, A2 clearly states that era nekululi nabaletawo abasirikale, which means, but last time I brought police officers here, which is evidence for the prosecution pointing to the fact that the scenes of crime reconstruction video was staged and obtained through coercion and torture. My lord, the conduct of my lord, the conduct of the accused persons after the alleged offenses were committed is inconsistent of guilty people. We rest our submission on that point with the conduct of a guilty accused person. My lord, further explanations on that are at page 31 of our submissions. Yes, my lord. My lord, the participation of S6, Katereka Sadat, my lord, S6 did not participate PW21 Barasati James, in his report, it's that the telephone number of S6 was 7081 90 11 2. Of Essex, 8th day of September. Essex, which was dated the 28th day, the telephone number of Essex was seven 8 3121, which searches and data analysis were in respect of a wrong number.
Okay.
Analysis reports and the references to the joint communication chart were in respect of a wrong number. The joint communication chart were referring to a different number which was registered in the names of a different person called Diana Nagwa. And not Essex. No investigations were made up. Diana Nagwa, who was never investigated. For that reason, my lord, Essex didn't also participate in any of these offences. My lord, it is our submissions that from the evidence of DW8, Ndoleyaho Teo. The plot to kill the deceased persons did not originate from prison. The motive to burn the police exhibit evidence.
The motive to burn
the police exhibits concerning the telephones was not brought up in evidence by the prosecution.
concerning the telephone.
The burning of the exhibits of the telephone of Chitayimbo was not brought to the attention of this honorable court. And the rest of the unanswered questions in our submissions on page 35. Yes, we conclude that A2 and A6 did not commit any of these offences indicted, and we pray that they be found innocent. We so pray.
Geoffrey for A3, A5, A4 and A5. Now we filed our written submission, we are just highlighting. Yes, and we are going to be brief in our submission.
Now just like you refer to the page you mentioned,
yes, my
for
lord.
emphasis, that is really good.
My lord, on page 1 of our submission, we listed the law, the particulars of the offence in this case, and the statement of the offence. But my lord, we also in agreement the law, particulars of the offences, under page 1. My lord, we are in agreement with the prosecution that there was kidnap with intent to murder, and also there was murder with intent to murder, and there was aggravated robbery. And we submit that evidence was laid to that effect. However, my lord, our major contention in this case is the participation of A3, A4, and A5 in these 6 counts. My Lord, I will first summarize the submission in respect of A3 and A5. My Lord, to prove the commission of the offense of A3 and A5, the state relied on the evidence of phone tracking and the evidence of video reconstruction scene and the eyewitness. My Lord, A3 and A5 also gave sworn evidence which is on record. My Lord, the summation of their evidence is the effect that A3 and A5 were innocent transporters. And their status as border yes, and their status as border operators was not disputed in evidence. The chairperson of the border stage, Makula stage, wrote a recommendation letter and himself came to court to verify the status of
Makula stage.
Yes, ma'am.
Wrote
A recommendation letter and himself came to court to verify the status of A3 and F5 as border operators. My Lord, it is not refuted in evidence that A3 and A5 transported Kasolo.
is not disputed.
Yes, my Lord. Transported Kasolo Kopriam and others on that fateful day. However, my Lord, as illustrated in our submission, there is no proof. My apologies, my Lord.
There is no proof, yes.
My Lord, there is no proof of criminal intent in offering transportation services by F3 and F5. There was no proof that they were part of the plot or the plan or the commission of this offense. And my Lord, criminal intent is one of the elements of criminal liability. My Lord, also of criminal liability, my Lord. My Lord, there was also evidence of video reconstruction scene and we submit that this evidence should not be relied upon on account that it was obtained legally and in violation of known principles of law, constitutional principles of law to that effect. Now, in the video,
Hold on a bit. In violation of what?
of known principles of law, especially the principle of
Okay. We shall find out which
yes,
one.
as illustrated in my submission. And now the video evidence was, there was no, in the opening remarks, in the opening video, there is no caution of the suspects featured in the video that what they would say would be used against them in court. And the further the evidence of torture, which is verified by medical proof,
Yes.
also disqualify this video reconstruction scene as good evidence in this case. And now, in respect of murder and aggravated robbery, F3 and F4 were not at the criminal scene at all.
F3.
A5,
Robert.
even F4, my lord, they were not in the vehicle. They were at the various scenes of crime. They were not in the vehicle. They were not in the Namambe where the final execution was done.
At Muholo, at Naman. At Naman.
At Namambe, my lord.
Oh, yes.
Now, in respect of the phone tracking, which was presented as the evidence to implicate F3 and A5, my lord, we illustrated in our submission that the phone numbers which were tracked, first, were not even registered in the names of the accused persons. And the persons in whose names were this number registered were not investigated at all. And now further, there was no also verification as the communication, whether the communication between the owners of those numbers and Mr. Kasoro was in respect to
The owner
of the numbers, the telephone numbers in question were in respect of commission of the offences for court. My Lord, in the end also we wish to submit in respect of F4. My Lord, F4 kept quiet in the trial. However, there is no, yes. However, my Lord, there is only one witness throughout the entire trial who mentioned the names of F4, and that is PW21. In his evidence, PW21 testified that the role of F4, who is second, Hassan, was in respect of mobilization of transportation. First, my Lord, this aspect was not also proved sufficiently, and two,